Good evening, my little lads and lasses in YouTube land. It's the end of the week and I've decided to do my Ask Farty little vlog. And to make it a little bit more realistic, here in the UK we have a programme called Question Time. Now apparently the people on the panel are not allowed to know what the questions are before they're given, if you know what I mean. So what I thought I'd do is, I've not looked at this particular vlog until now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a twizzle on here, look, on my phone, and I'm going to try and log into YouTube and look at, I don't even know where I'm supposed to look on here, video manager, and I'll press that. That's the one I did, and I've got no sound on it, so what am I doing? Comments. So here's my comments, right? So I'll do a twizzle. Now I don't know what on earth I'm going to get from this, so what I'm going to do is have a look at my comments and I'll read them out to see if any of you little vloggers require any help. Right, let's have a look there. One from Steve Arsenal, just not really a question. Ninja Nelly 350. I've got an itchy rash. Any chance you could have a butcher's, Jim? Well, Ninja Nelly 350, if you're willing to post your itchy rash on a vlog so I can have a proper butcher's, I'll diagnose it for you, if that's okay. Can't do anything without looking at it. I'm hardly going to be able to do that without a little vlog. So put a vlog up and we'll look at that next week for you. Right, what we got next? Right, Grey Viper, this is from. And it says, Jim, you're just a bloody legend. Very nice, thank you. It says, my question is this. Pissing phone's ringing. I'll ignore that. My question is this. I have just been told that my application for a mortgage has been agreed. Fantastic. Which is absolutely fantastic, I second that. So the question is, how the friggin' hell am I going to pay for it and still run my bike? Help, Jim. Right, Grey Viper, how are you going to do it? Right. Now, I've not told you this, but you might not believe this, but I advertise myself as a gigolo. And I make extra money by doing my nocturnal bits and bobs that gigolos do. So what I would advise Grey Viper to do is to do a bit of gigoloing, right? Sell your body, in other words, make a bit of extra cash, and then you'll easily be able to afford your mortgage, maybe even for a bigger house, and your motorbike of your choice. Look and learn. Right, what we got next? Alright. This is from Britex3186. Well, seeing as my stress is I don't have enough money to buy more motorbikes and not enough garage to put them in. If I did, how can Farty, an old English gent, him from so far away, Don't know what that means, Britex 3186. It seems my stress is I don't have enough money to buy more motorbikes. Gotcha. Again, you could try the gigolo routine, but the competition is hotting up because Grey Viper's going to have a go at the gigolo in. So what can you do? Well, you're saying that you've not got enough garage space to put them in the first place, so I can't see the point in buying more motorbikes. I suppose you could get smaller bikes, you know, like a 50cc little monkey bike, and then you could perhaps stack them one on top of the other. Any suggestion? Or you could buy, don't they do those IKEA ones where they bolt them all together? Flat pack motorbike. Get a few of them, stack them on a shelf. Job's a good one. Right, what we got next? Alan Bolty. Bolty? Alan Bolter. Ah. Auntie Farty. Auntie Farty. What saddle would you... Oh, I can't even read it. What saddle do you suggest for a more erotic ride? Is this a joke? Oh, it's from Alan. No, it won't be. What I would suggest, Alan, have you heard of these gel seats? They're buying them for push bikes. You could perhaps fit one of them on top of your seat, right? Lubricate it well. Then if you go over a pothole and it inserts, you'll be able to whip it out quick at the end of your ride. Okay? Next. This is from 1954 Shadow. Dear Farty, I ride a 50cc scooter. I'm beginning to think that this is having an effect on my love life. Very careful there. Just yesterday, my wife caught me whispering sweet nothings to my sexy scooter. She was upset quite naturally. What can I do to show my wife that my scooter is just a fling and she is still my first and only sexy ride? Now you got a good one there, you got a good one there. Because by the looks of it, you've not got anything big throbbing between your legs with 50cc. So maybe you ought to up the cc, perhaps go on to an Harley, something like that, with plenty of boom, 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 boom. So you got a real good throb between your legs, and then you'd be able to show your wife in ways that suit yourself, if you get me meaning. So that's that one. What we got next? We've got lots of interesting thing, you know, I can't wait to see the questions and all of that, but no questions, that's crap. That's a cop-out if you ask me. Right, what are we on now? Right, this is from this is from Clash 230. Fine, Jim, I'll have a go with this and see what advice is for a dilemma that truly is causing me stress. Now this is the type of question I like, something that's a proper problem for old Farty to fix. Right, how does it go? Right then. Right, where we're on. See if you can advise on a dilemma truly causing me stress. I bought my Bergman in January this year. I can't get past the desire to go back to a cruiser. Right. The problem is that the Bergman fits all my needs perfectly. Fair enough. But I just can't get past the fact that it's a scooter. Yeah, and just feels different from a cruiser. Well, it would do. A scooter goes and a cruiser goes boom, 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 boom. Bound to be a difference. Carry on, hang about, I've lost my spot. and it just feels different from the cruisers I rode for many years. I'm stuck. Part of me says, get what you want or desire. Yeah, and what is it you want and desire? And part of me says, you'll regret it. You'll miss all the convenience of the Bergman. Please help. And then it says I can't afford one anyway. Sort of answering his own question there, isn't it? Well, I think you'll find with these Bergman things, they've got little wheels, right? Whereas cruisers have got big wheels, right? Now, little wheels, the bloody phone's going off again. I'm inundated with calls. They're all after personal advice, but I can't give it all. Any road up, where were I? Big wheels, little wheels. So what you've got to do, I reckon, is go to somewhere like, where would you be able to get? Basically, you could probably go to the scrapyard, get 2 big wheels, right? Get some nuts and bolts, bolt the big wheels onto the Bergman. You perhaps have to move the mudguard about. Have a word with Delboy, he'll show you how to do it. And then you'll probably be high up on the saddle, I'll admit that, but it'll feel like a motorbike. Any road up, what do you rent to that? That's it. That's all the bloody questions I've got to answer this week. Very, very poor, I think. There's 1 or 2 people saying, good idea, we'll get back to you. Any road up, I hope that's helped. I've done this from just looking at the questions basically, and if you need any more advice or help, like I said last week, in the that side or that side, just put a comment. I won't look at them, I won't write back on them, and then we'll do it blind again next week. Any road up, that's the old fart doing Dear Farty for this week. Bye for now. Can't find me knob.